Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. I don't normally start out here in Bean Cam, but it's a weird day, right? It's been a heavy day. I really went back and forth about whether or not I wanted to do this stream, and ultimately kind of decided I needed a distraction, and I figured probably some of y'all out there could use a distraction too from everything we've seen gone down today. Some of you probably know, in real life, I'm a professor of political science. I literally spent the morning prepping my syllabus for a class I'm teaching next semester on revolutions. So events like this certainly hit close to home, and I've been thinking about them too much today and communicating way too much with my fellow political scientists, and really kind of getting in a slog over this. So I definitely need the break, and I'm glad that y'all could join me as well, because I mean, Gabriel Knight 2 has been absolute joy. I'm hoping we can get to that joyous place tonight. If it takes me a little while to warm up, please be patient with me. I'm sure we will see a nice closet eventually, and it'll get me right back into the swing of things. But yeah, thanks for being here. It's great to see so many familiar faces over in the comments. So I'll go ahead and fire things up, and we will get started. See you in just a second. All right, welcome everyone. Proper welcome this time around. Great to see so many people here. Great to see you there, Shy Moth Boy, P.S. Garrett, Goat Brush 3 Goat, Paul Not Pat, Grayson, Matawi, Fluffy Kitten, Kuralache, Valanice, Cerebral Arcade, Marjorie Cookie, Tom aka Satnav, Nathan, I can't pronounce your name, Super Gamer Podcast. The whole gang's here. So thank you all so much for being with me tonight. It's great to see you, and how wonderful is it that we're going to get to play Gabriel Knight, and hopefully, if all goes according to plan, actually finish Gabriel Knight tonight. We left off...
Werewolf.
Werewolf?
Werewolf.
I love that inhale at the end. Thank you for slapping that sticker, Matawi. The
Nice
last Grayson with the nice closet. Oh wow, the stars are out tonight. We've got Werner, we've got Grace, we've got the whole gang here. So yeah, thank you for joining me. When we left off last time around, kind of looked like Gabriel Knight was bitten by a werewolf and might be turned into a werewolf himself. I think, maybe for context, since that last cutscene that opened up chapter 6
I've got biscuits in me pockets.
Oh no! Tom discovered the biscuit sticker. Oh, I just had to hear myself say that in my own headset, and now I regret all of my decisions leading up to this moment in my life.
I've got biscuits in me pockets.
You seem to be the sort of man who would appreciate our way of thinking.
Thank you, Matawi. Thank you, 3 Becca. I do think we'll go back to the Scary Woods. We'll wrap up chapter 5 again, and then rewatch that intro to chapter 6. I'm so glad the biscuit sticker made it in time for today. Thank you guys so much for slapping it on there. Okay, so I think we run the run in the woods from Bonzel here at the very end. We'll watch this dramatic scene. CGI wolf. Wolf punch. Alright, here we go. We discovered last time around that it's kind of funny if you try to shoot shoot Von Glauer instead. I think we'll just shoot Von Zell here. Oh no. Valenice. I'm sorry, I should put a warning that cats under the age of 18 shouldn't watch this stream. Like Von Glauer's like little move there. Thank you everyone for joining tonight. This is a good crowd. Glad to see so many people here.
Guess my secret's out. I'm obviously not a hunter. This shit sickens me.
You're less experienced than I thought. But not for long, I'm sure. Oh, it's the wound. We need to clean it.
Guess he got me. Fuck.
I feel like the game deploys its cursing strategically.
Wait a minute. I shot him. You made me shoot him. I'm okay. Oh, Christ. Thank God you made me shoot him.
Come on. We'll fix you up in the lodge. And I'll drive you back to Munich in the morning. I think you've done enough hunting for one trip.
I realized he had to be posed certain ways to get around, I imagine, some possible restrictions on the software, but the pose of Von Zell on the ground is strangely funny to me for some reason. Oh, hey, thank you so much for the follow, Succinctly Yours. I appreciate it. All right. Good. There are more F-bombs on the way. So let's watch this trip back in time with Chapter 6's intro. I'll be quiet through this so we can appreciate everything it is. That wig looks like something Mike D would wear in a Beastie Boys video. Every time I see the wig, I think it's one of those furry Russian hats.
The black wolf.
Arm hair. Von Zell. It could be sabotage. That would explain everything. I'm telling all y'all, it's sabotage.
You must do it!
You remember when this happened mere moments ago?
2 wolves are missing from the zoo.
Now the werewolf cannot harm the bedtime with his own hand.
Gabriel's piecing it all together. Two wolves.
No! No!
It's me, Ludwig. Like that wig may just be some, like, hair they got from a barber shop and then glued together. Nice closet. Nathan, you noticed that nice closet too. We're always on the lookout for nice closets here. I'm exclusively streaming games with nice closets from now on. Question for the chat. Is the beard worse than the wig? Right this way.
Tell her to put this with my heart, without hurting.
Yes, I was supposed to pay attention to the locations last time, and I didn't. And then I promptly forgot to this time as well. I'm a bad streamer. We knew that already. Black Wolf was on Glower this whole time?
Gabriel!
I'm gonna say heartburn?
Get out!
Gastric reflux, maybe? Something seems wrong with Gabriel. Welcome to the Rat House Dungeon, baby.
You have a visitor.
Oh no, Marjorie. We didn't mean to wake up your cat. I support all cats sleeping, mostly because my cat sleeping right now is one of the things allowing me to do this stream, so I respect the sanctity of a sleeping cat.
That bird seems to like it here. I can't reach the bird through the bars. I can't reach the bird through the bars. I can't reach the bird through the bars.
What up, Gabe? What's happening?
Grace?
I'm right here.
I fucked up.
I know. It's okay.
It's not okay. Not even close. How'd you find me anyway?
I ordered a deed of entitlement issued to the Black Wolf. It came in yesterday, and von Glauer's name was on it. I threatened Werner Huber's life unless he told me where you were.
Yeah, well... Unfortunately, your cavalry arrived too late this time.
I'm a
Well, if you
werewolf,
hadn't been
Grace.
such an idiot refusing to tell me where you were, I might have been able to save your little butt days ago.
Well, maybe I'd rather have it chewed off than have to deal with your gloating. You ever think of that?
I like these screwball comedy notes.
Forget it. We have to deal with things the way they are. Do you remember what you kept talking about on the way over here? That vision of Ludwig?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it may help us out. I'm gonna go check on some things. Mr. Smith will watch over you. Okay?
Try not to turn into a werewolf.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yes, thankfully, Ben, the in-laws are gone. So I only have to worry about waking up my immediate family tonight. And they already don't like me. Alright, so we talked to Gabriel.
I can't reach the bird through the bar.
She can't seem to reach the bird through the bars. Go to a museum. Yeah, shout out, boy. I really like the little butt bit. Everyone likes to stroke Gabriel's hair while he sleeps. It is good hair.
Up.
It's good conditioning for hell.
You're going to be fine.
Not the hair, Grace.
She does just bring every werewolf back to her dungeon. Great point, Go Brush. Okay, so is that all we need to do in here for now? Feels like it might be. Ding dong.
Grüß Gott, Frau Nakamura.
Grüß Gott. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Nicht für Sie, aber für den Schattenjäger.
For Gabriel. What is it?
Was ist das?
I'll take it to him. Ich bringe es zu ihm, okay?
Ja, okay.
I mean, who has the most strokable hair in this game? It's obviously von Glauer, then Gabriel, then von Zell in wolf form, and then I guess it just descends from there. Sexy letter time, you say?
It's a letter from von Glauer, and he sent the Ritter talisman back too.
Oh.
Gabriel, I know you are very ill right now. The change is always painful. I went through it myself when I was only 12, and I did not even know what was happening to me. I'm sorry I'm not there to help you, but I have a pretty clear sense that you would not welcome my presence. You are safe in Rittersburg. For now, that is enough. Let me speak then of the future. You hate me now.
You hate me now.
I know this. But I have some hope that by the pass of the second moon, when the sickness wanes and the blood has inflamed the greater part of you, you will see things differently.
Oh wow, this is a sexy letter.
You will need me then, and I think you will want me then.
Thank you for the follow, Pasta
It is
Plant.
for hope of this that I did not have you destroyed the night you were bitten by Voncel. I could have done. You were passed out for hours at the lodge. It would have been a simple thing to wake the men, show them Voncel's corpse, and make up a story that would enrage them enough to kill you. I did not. Let that be proof of my true desire for friendship with you. I have desired companionship for more years than you have lived.
This is terrific. I love it.
I have even very rarely taken the risk and changed others. But the blood was always too much for the brain, and my chosen one ended up dead. Or mad. This is why I started the Hunt Club. It was my idea that if I could first indoctrinate men's minds to the religion of tooth and claw, that they then might be prepared for the change. As you have seen, it did not work. Voncel was the best of the lot. If he had turned out well, I would have taken the others. But there's no point in even trying with them now.
The religion of tooth and claw is almost as good as the language of death that we learned about a few episodes ago. I also like the change here is capitalized. Very nice. Hey, Rush Pirate Ahoy! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could be here.
You are different. You are a Ritter. Your blood is already supernatural. Yes, I know of your family. I have studied much over these long years. When we met, I felt somehow that you would not be destroyed by the gift.
That shot and jogger blood.
An enormous streak of the beast in you. And you are innately strong in the occult. You will be powerful and beautiful in the change. I am sure of it. I did not intend for it to happen so soon and in such a way. But perhaps fate has its own reason. But how confused you must be. You may feel I used you to dispose of Voncel. I did.
Oh, it's good.
He had to be taken care of, and you obligingly showed up. What was I to do? I am too old not to have learned at least this much about the light. You cannot shut it out. Better to let it in and let it simply dim to adjust to the relative brightness inside. Think well on these things as your body adjusts. Think about meeting me in Munich in 2 months' time. We can leave Germany if you wish, and go anywhere you like. I will teach you how to hunt, how to live safe and well.
This is Von Handsome reading, yes.
You can feel the night wind on your face, taste the heartbeat of the kill beneath your jaws. It is glorious. Much more so than the priestly life the Schattenjäger offers. Don't confuse yourself with ideas of good and evil. Nature shows us that there are no such distinctions. You and I both inherited something from our fathers.
Sins of the fathers.
Is your legacy any less of a curse or blessing than mine? Join me. Yours, Friedrich.
With that great signature. You know, little bits like this, I mean, you can say it's pulpy if you want. It really does show how much Jane Jensen was just in a different league than most of the people writing adventure games back in the 1990s, right? I mean, this is pretty well done. I mean, it expresses a level of emotional depth you don't exactly expect to find in most Sierra games, certainly. So, yeah, I'm all over this. This is terrific. All right, so we got the letter from Von Handsome, which sounds like something that they would call someone on Grey's Anatomy. I don't know if I'm going to stick with Von Handsome now that I'm saying it aloud.
Sit down, Grace.
Hey, Sheldon. Yeah, this is some good escapism for now. Glad you could make it. What's on the table? Are they biscuits? Nathan, you raise an outstanding question. If so, Grace should definitely take some for her pockets, as we all know.
Gabriel seems awfully sick.
Of course he does. His body's fighting that blood something fierce. You know, dear, I wouldn't count on Gabriel being pleasant or even cooperative. He is quite literally not himself.
You think I shouldn't really let it bother me that he's being such a butthead? Well, don't worry, he's always like that.
It will get worse.
Do you think that we really need to keep him locked up in there? It seems so cruel.
He'll be more at ease knowing he's locked up in there and can't harm anyone if he does change.
I suppose so.
His only chance now is the destruction of his maker.
I know.
Okay, what's our
And
plan?
we'll watch over Gabriel in the dungeon?
Yes, dear. Besides, you have other things to attend to, don't you?
Yes, the opera. And the diagram, I have to get them.
Do you think you'll be able to do that by yourself?
Just watch me.
Yeah, Grace. And Paul, thank you for the OB hive.
Do you know anything about Altotting?
Yes, it's a pilgrimage shrine. Emma and I have been there, but I didn't know about the heart urns at the time. It's one of those places that vibrates with spiritual energy. It's very strong. I think they had the first miracle in, about the middle of the 1700s. But the Black Madonna herself is much older than that.
I like that this lady isn't a kook necessarily. She shows up in such a kooky way, and the hair and makeup and everything is over the top. But the fact that she actually knows her stuff and has been a useful resource for Grace during the adventure is kind of a fun inversion of what you would expect from a character like this. Oh, and you may have seen a few minutes ago, the bot directed everyone to our Discord. If you like adventure games, if you like hanging out with I was like cool people, but that's subjective. But I think a fun group of people. We are all sitting around talking about adventure games a lot. So cool is a matter of perspective, but I love all of them. I think they're cool and we have fun. So feel free to join our Discord and join in the conversations.
There's something I think you should see.
Oh, my. Has Gabriel seen this?
No.
Well, my dear, I understand your reluctance, but it's his karma, you know? It's his choice.
He's the son, von Glauer. He's the son of von Rollick.
Yes, I think you're right.
And he wants Gabriel.
So it seems.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean Gabriel wants that life. He didn't ask to be bitten.
You don't know him like I do. Running on all fours wouldn't be a big stretch.
I won't tell you the choice will be an easy one. But it's a battle he must fight. All you can do is believe in him. That's all you can do.
Hey, Rouge. Good to see you. Welcome.
Now you be careful.
I agree. This character does do so much with what could easily just be a stereotype.
I think I'll steal one of these rolls.
Please do, dear. You're thin as a rail.
Grace literally just put a biscuit in her pocket. Oh, it's like last week's prophecy coming true, coming to fruition here. She just put,
I've got biscuits in me pockets.
Thank you, Tom. It's a pocket biscuit. If you want your own, I've got biscuits in me pockets. Merch. You can scroll down below the video window. There's a link to my merch store there now. I've got biscuits in me pockets, stickers and magnets, and an apron if you want to bake your own pocket biscuits. Biscuits in me pockets. Thank you for slapping the sticker, Tom.
Werner looks about as interested in talking to me as I am in talking to him. He feels pretty bad about Gabriel.
Yes, I was urged to create merch, and I think people were just toying with me and indulging my biscuit and pocket stories, and we see where that got them. That's what you get. All of you said I should have biscuits in me pockets merchandise. Hey, it's the other guy. Try to talk to him and steal
I
his
don't want to
pillowcase.
disturb him. I don't want.
What does Grace say when you inspect the biscuit in your pocket? This is a great question.
I picked up a roll at the Gustav, but I've lost my appetite again.
Just buttering up my biscuits. I knew it.
I can't reach the bird through the.
Hey, bird, you like rolls? Yes, the whole shop is biscuits in me pockets merch. I wonder how she knows she needs this pigeon. Maybe she's like, Gabriel has a boyfriend who's a wolf. Maybe I could have a boyfriend or girlfriend who's a pigeon. Cerebral Arcade, and he wants Gabriel, so it seems. Interesting how they're threading the evil as sexual desire. Like the vague threat of homosexual sexual subjugation is used as very shorthand for he's the villain. Yeah, very 90s, right? And also, yeah, the subtext, this could be something that people would desperately want to ship. Yeah, it is definitely striking that sort of LGBTQ representation that you started to see trickle in the 90s. That's interesting. I did not know there was a pocket biscuit scene coming up when I told that story. It is fate.
I don't want to disturb him.
It's kismet. It's Gabriel's room in the Schloss. I wish I was a good enough streamer to lay the seeds of that biscuit story last week and then pay it off this week. Oh, I know. I've been thinking.
How is Gabriel?
About
is
writing
he going to be
too.
all right?
He'll be fine, Gerda.
Let me know if I can help.
Sure. Thanks.
Gerda's offered to help, but I can't think of anything she can do at the moment.
Offered to help, but she's useless. Ooh, we should co-write. I like everything about that idea. Let's follow up on that, because this is something I would really love to explore in written form.
There's nothing in the secret passage that could help me now.
There's an article in the most recent issue of Game Studies about FMV adventure games, and Gabriel Knight comes up in it. Definitely. Thank you, Fluffy Kitten. She's grabbed. Just grabbed
Fresh
yourself a
sheets.
pillowcase.
That was nice of Gerda.
Do I need to do anything in here at the
I
moment?
think the time for research has passed.
That's right. That's exactly what I said as soon as I got tenure. I think the time for research has passed. Back to town to bag a pigeon? Ooh, did I not? This is the wrong door, huh? This is the dungeon, correct? I love this music cue. The most soap opera cue in the game, I think. And that guy's costume. Those pants. Let's save. Oops. Guess I need to bird it up here. Maybe I could use this pigeon. Maybe this disease-ridden bird is what I should bring with me. This game really is terrific, Marjorie. I've had so much fun.
Help me out for a bit, and then you'll be free.
Oh, hey, thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate the support so very much. Nice closet indeed. Thank you so much for resubscribing. 3 months. That's an awesome streak. I appreciate all the support. Okay, now that I have a bird in a pillowcase for reasons unspecified, maybe I'm going to do a cool magic trick later, like Von Glauer corners me and I'm just like, Wah! I just pull a pigeon out of my coat and run. Time to take the car. All right, let's take a look at this.
The pigeon seems to be doing okay in there.
Yeah, I bet he is. I bet he's really happy to be in there. Here, let's make sure this pigeon isn't a demon pigeon. No, can't do it. Okay, looks like we're safe. We'll need the bird later. That's right, we need a top hat. We need to find a closet with a top hat in it. Dead bird, do not eat. I don't know what I expected. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, LJ Silver. I appreciate it. GK3 isn't the adventure of Grace and her bird, it's not worth it. Full on agree, Shymoth boy. Ooh, the pigeon's a werewolf snack. I hope not. To the museum! Let's see here. Ah, that's the place we just learned about. I'm betting we want to go there. The shitty 90s sedan. It is pretty amazing, right? Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is a terrific crowd. So glad to have so many of you here on such a, I don't want to speak of this too much, but such a crummy day, right? Glad to have people here enjoying such a fun game with me.
These all say Maria hat geholfen. Mary helped. These all say Maria hat geholfen. Mary helped.
Oh, wow. Eric, thank you so much. Gifting 5 subs out there to the viewers. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is way too kind. Eric, you're spoiling me tonight, but I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for all your generosity. I appreciate it. Everyone say thanks to Eric for coming through on that, huh?
Silver body parts.
Silver body parts, eh?
Penitent offerings. A replica is made for the part of the body you wish to have healed. The replica is offered to the Lady of Outotting as a token of faith.
Ah, so if we just get a metal replica of all of Gabriel, we can heal him of his werewolf curse. I've solved it. Or silver might kill him now that he's a werewolf, so it's a little touchy. Mario.
I suppose the crosses are gifts from the cured, or are they another means of petitioning the lady?
I guess that's Maria, huh? That would make way more sense on a cross, wouldn't it? It's me, Mario. Here's my cross to bear. Sorry. Give me 50 Hail Marios. Oh no. I didn't expect this to drift into blasphemy so quickly, but here we are.
These all say Maria hat geholfen. Mary helped.
That's true, there's a priest in this game, so maybe I can ask forgiveness when I see him.
Hello. Grüß Gott. Is it possible to see Ludwig's heart urn? Das tut mir leid. Das Herz für Ludwig II. Von Bayern. Haben Sie das Herz? Das Herz. Herz. Oh, no, not my heart. I'm not sick.
Oh.
Thanks.
The chanting is odd, and the audio mix on it is a little off, huh?
If you have a special prayer to make or wish to place a penitence offering, I can lead you to the shrine.
Only the penitent grace shall pass. Who can we steal money?
Mary's water. It looks like they want a donation.
Ah, yes. Thank you. We'll buy some salvation. A little bit of the old indulgence. Bavaria fought the 30 Years' War over stuff like this. Okay, so now the penitent guy will pass.
I have a prayer for the Madonna, Father.
You're murmuring in werewolf language. That would explain it. This conspiracy goes all the way to the top. Everyone's a werewolf until proven innocent.
You'll take me when the service is over? Yes, Father.
Okay, so we have a little bit more to wait on that.
I don't need another bottle.
Nice cabinet. Just best past him here.
I'd better wait until the service is over.
Can't tell if it's a language thing, a hearing impairment thing, a vow of silence thing. Probably vow of silence, right? It feels vow of silency.
I'd better wait till the service is over.
Grace respects religious ceremonies. Okay. Thank you, Fluffy Kitten, for guiding me forward. Oh no, I'm in a museum.
I don't think the guards would be sympathetic to my cause.
I don't know that.
According to Gabriel, Ludwig was arrested at that door. Well, he never did make it to the tower, so I guess I don't need to worry about what's up there.
It was one of these panels, one of the key panels.
I wish I could have seen these through Ludwig's eye. The Black Madonna from...
Yes, they look like he was stooping to hide all of them. Thank you, Chris Lachey here with... I found the bottom of an S closet behind a rock in a cave, under a painting and bluish tapestry. Oh. A mom and her waif. Oh no, how did we not make a Ludwig joke? That's an amazing question. Pour water on chair, eh? So look at it first.
I'm surprised people don't sit in these chairs when the guard's not looking.
Oops.
I don't want to sit in the chair, but perhaps there's a way to convince the guard that someone else did?
Dead pigeon on the chair. Classic. Here's Grace, destroying a historical artifact. Museum guard probably loses their job over this.
Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Die Kinder.
The Kinder.
Ich höre etwas, es auszuwischen.
That kid pissed on your chair. Oh my goodness, that's
These
amazing.
linens look seriously expensive and seriously old.
Okay, now we have the distraction. Probably not in there. Or is it in the cave? Oh no, I can't figure out where I am. Nice closet.
I doubt there's anything left in there now. Besides, the guard would kill me if I touched it.
Go back to the bedroom. I think is that way? Nope. I will never ever learn to navigate this scene. This was rough for me a couple of sessions ago. It's just as difficult for me now. Okay. There's the panel. Thank you. Perfect, perfect. It's a good thing Grace had that vision, huh? Yeah, the geography of this place makes no sense to me either, Grace, and it feels like exits and entrances don't correspond to your usual sort of cardinal map directions. Now to the grotto. To the grotto! That's not the grotto. Was that the grotto in question?
I don't think I need to move the table. I don't think I need to move the table. I don't think the guards would be sympathetic to my cause.
Oh, hey, thank you so much for the subscription, Marjorie. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So are we waiting on a guard to leave? We just, like, chill here and she'll eventually walk away? You think if I threw a dead pigeon at her, she would leave? Oh, here we go. Nailed it. Thank you. Thank you for the help. big room where we will release our pigeon. Man, that's good. I'm just imagining, like, tomorrow, getting up, not knowing what the day holds for me, putting a chipmunk in a lunchbox, carrying it around all day, and just hoping the opportunity arises for me to do something with it. That's Grace's day right now. Why? Release the Kraken. You got it, Eric. Let me go save here. I need to save anyway. Thank you for redeeming that. Release the Kraken. Okay, here it goes, y'all. Bird. Maybe. Bird. Oh, hey, Brian the Modulated. Glad to see you. I'm having such a blast playing this one. It is super fun. Put the bird near the doorway. Ah, good memory, Fluffy Kitten. Yeah, I've been loving this playthrough. Brian, it has been a blast. My first time playing. Good thing it was quiet this whole time. Bird!
Wie ist das Ding hier hereingekommen?
Hey, Sarah, I needed a break too. I really went back and forth on whether or not I'd be streaming tonight, but boy, I needed a distraction. Glad you could be here. Be distracted with me. Yeah, poor bird, absolutely. Grace is all business now. Lost chapter should have had you play as the bird. I couldn't agree more. Uh-oh. There's that bird. Like we need the Astro Chicken music there or something. Okay, so remind me where it's hidden in this room. I think he's going to eat it. That's absolutely right. Squab. A panel under one of the paintings. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be him trying to eat the bird again, so I'm just going to skip that. Chandelier is beautiful, right? Okay, let's see here. Right side below the tapestry. I'm here to inspect the tapestries. Look on the wall beneath the center painting. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Thanks, Paul and Fluffy Kitten. Ryan, I know I would have been lost without a walkthrough and without help. Yeah, I would still be on chapter 1, wandering around, I feel like. But then again, I'm also bad at adventure games. Pigeon. Hey, my bot just plugged the new merch store. if you, like me and like Grace, enjoy biscuits in your pockets, this is the perfect time to go deep on the merch. 5 streams of me getting in and out of the car at the farm. You're absolutely right. But why can't I leave this place? It's the same thing over and over again. Okay, so how many parts of the opera do we have now?
This is the only copy of Wagner's Lost Opera. This is the only copy of Wagner.
Is that the complete opera? No, there's 1 or 2 other pieces. There's one with a woman hidden away somewhere. Need the heart one. Is it here at this location or back at the church? Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, we successfully exited the place, though. Back to the Silent Monk. This with me heart, he said. Alright. Back to the church. There's Mario's cross.
Hello.
Like the church service may be over.
I'd like to make a prayer, Father.
Final scroll is in Von Glauer. Checks out. He loves opera. Now this opera is a trap, right? It's a trap opera. Like all operas, it's meant to ensnare someone. You just have to know who every opera is trying to ensnare to fully appreciate it. It's a tropra. That's exactly right. I wish I knew literally the first thing about opera so I could make some sort of very specific opera in-joke here, but I do not.
He's praying for me. Good. I need all the help I can get. I think the box is for penitent offerings.
Okay, this joins King's Quest II and Conquest of Camelot as a game where you pray to proceed. I wish I was cool enough to have met like trap music Cerebral Arcade. Okay, there are urns I need to look at here as well.
The heart urns. I think I know which one is Ludwig's, but how am I going to get it down? I think I know which one is Ludwig's, but how am I going to get it down?
That's too bad, because we used to have a pigeon that could have flown up there and gotten it for us, but we blew that on distraction.
I think I know which one is Ludwig's, but how am I going to get it down?
Nathan, we're plugged in with each other tonight. That's really funny. I think we're on the same wavelength, which probably suggests that you may need help if you're on my wavelength. I really am worried about you now. Again, it's one of those where which direction Grace comes and goes from makes very little sense. I just guessed that one randomly. Okay, so back to Gerda. I think I did look in the offering basket, maybe, or didn't I? Guess we'll know soon enough. The game will...
Gerda's offered to help, but I can't think of anything she can do at the moment. I'm not sure why she'd want to see that.
Look at the grave first. Would that be back at the chapel here in town?
Jürgen Ritter, 1403 to 1461.
Those look better. Wolfgang Ritter, 10 May 1923 to 25 June 1993. Martin Ritter, 1190 to 1253.
Spooky skeleton Ritter.
These coffins are really old, and they're all Schottenjägers.
Click on the
Those look better.
Wolfgang grave and then the silver heart. Ah, there it is. Thank you. That is Uncle Wolfgang.
That silver heart reminds me of the silver penitent gifts at Altotting. I wonder if... No, that wouldn't be right. Maybe I should just ask her. I wonder if...
Okay, now we can talk to Gerda. Yep, he's the one who came in at the end as a badass, but came to the onslaught of zombies in the last game. Succumb probably isn't a word, is it? Succumbed? I don't like either of them.
Gerda, I have something to ask you. It's really awful.
What is it?
You know the silver heart you got for Wolfgang's casket?
Yes.
If I paid you to have another one made, do you think I could take the one at St. George's?
Odd request.
It's for Gabriel, isn't it?
Yes.
Take it. Wolfgang will understand.
Thank you so much, Gerda.
I'm not entirely sure how Grace knows what's going on at this point. That's right, just tell Gerda your wacky adventure game. Straight, yeah, big side, take it. Whatever, just take the gift I left to my beloved Wolfgang. I know you need it for some reason. You can't quite explain.
Those look better.
Sweet. Brave Robin. Very Rosella.
Thanks, Gerda. And Wolfgang.
Gerda, it says on UHS I need this. That's exactly right. Gerda, I'm reading a walkthrough, and it says I need a silver heart, and this is the only one I've seen. Can I please just have it? Because I want it. I haven't read far enough ahead yet to know why. I'm sure there's a reason. Everyone, come join the Discord. We'd love to talk to you more there. Share all of our favorite Gabriel Knight 2 fan theories. It's a joint venture with the folks over at Adventure Tuesday. Ben, that's P.S. Garrick over in the chat. Grayson, Turtle Tomorrow in the chat, and Sarah. We joined forces to launch this fun Discord, and we'd love to have you there to talk adventure game nonsense with us. Everyone follow PS Garrick too. Be sure to do that. Great adventure game streams. We have fun stuff coming up starting next week. Our first joint streaming effort. Oh wow, whose Ken Williams emote is that? That's incredible. Go brush 3. Go tell me all of your secrets.
Hello.
Ooh. I'll give the heart to the monk. I like how you think. Let's save first. It is a very serious mustache. There's an old issue of Interaction magazine where a reader writes in telling Ken Williams he should smile more because he always looks so grumpy in all of his photos, and how people might like him more if he would only smile more. And they actually printed Interaction, so good for them.
I have a gift for the Madonna Father.
Hey, thank you, PS Garrick. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. Wow, 5 months. Goodness. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, you don't usually hear powerful male CEOs being told they should smile more, so at least it flips our expectations, right? Resting Ken face.
Lady of Valtoting, take this gift. I think you know why I'm here. I apologize for even thinking of violating your shrine. But you know I need to get what's inside Ludwig's urn. I think
because
you
of
want
werewolves.
me to help him and Gabriel. Gabriel may be egotistical and selfish, but he's got a good heart, I think. Anyway, he doesn't deserve this curse. Help me help both of them. Please.
How does an opera help werewolves? This is a great question. I guess Wagner was composing an opera to expose von Glauer?
If I could get away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns.
Opera to fix/kill the werewolf. Yes, something, crystal vibration, and werewolfification. It's just science. Read a book. It's in that lycanthropy and lore book by Charles Jennings that we saw earlier in the game, right? Lycanthropera. Oh man, Grayson. Lycanthropera. Oh man, that's good. Whew. What would it take for me to hire you away from Ben? Because Lycanthropera may be the best thing I've ever read. Oh my goodness. Oh man, Grayson isn't opened up for another 5 years? Or is he a year in? Need to jot this down. So I need to move the
If I could get
chair?
away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns.
Too bad I'm out of pigeons. No, that's me too, Cerebral Arcade. The fact that I didn't come up with Lycanthropra is actually making me mad at Grayson. I don't know if I would want to work with him now, the more that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'd have to give up Soda Machine Guy in exchange for Grayson. Whew. We might have to negotiate this a little further. Okay, so
I don't
distraction.
have another gift. He's praying for me. Good. I need all the help I can get.
Maybe he's a werewolf and I can scare him away. There's a door. Right side door. The wind sounds like a chorus of pigeons. Did I just pray again? Ah, thank you.
I hope this works.
Creak. That's amazing, Cerebral
You have a
Arcade.
few seconds.
Time to get sneaky in a church. Yoink. Now, where to hide this thing that's as big as my torso? It's true. And with this strange chorus of windy wind. Oh man, the person who writes books and video games would be the best gig ever, wouldn't it? Cerebral Arcade says, no, maybe think again though. She could have just taken the urn and clocked the priest over the head with it, and then taken anything she wanted. She could have gotten the silver heart back. The candle lighters here. Grace, forget about Gabriel. It's cute museum guy you want. Writing books for games is normally in the realm of I'm getting paid nothing for this and nobody will read it. At least I'm working for Bethesda. The cute museum guy. Did she roll them all into one scroll for convenience? Sight reading it. That's what it sounds like when you sight read. Two months later. Wow. We have staged a Lycanthropra or a tropra, whichever you prefer. I was not expecting 2 months later. I guess it does take a while to stage an opera, though. Like, I imagine Grace, like the producers, like, auditioning people, getting the right orchestra to play. Opera shoots. Yeah, maybe it's like an improv opera. An impropera. No, I can't get anything as good as lycanthrope. I need to stop trying. God, it even feels good to type. I trapped it up an entire adventure game. It takes place in the 2-month Gabriel Knight 2 time skip. I mean, that is the essence of most fan games. Surprised you don't have, like, guest of honor, Friedrich von Glauer.
Der Fluch des Engelhart by Richard Wagner, conducted by Herr Klaus Immerding and Herr Georg Immerding. I can't believe we've pulled it off.
She has a nice closet full of those shirts, yes. Okay. Nice flower arrangement. Grab the playbill. I'm deeply confused why there's a werewolf opera too. It's like Wagner was on to something and Grace just figured this was the most straightforward way to catch somebody. I guess there's precedent. I mean, that's like half of Hamlet, right? We'll catch a murderer by staging an elaborate play. So this is sort of Hamlet-style adventure game puzzle solving. Oh, wow.
The Curse of Engelhart by Richard Wagner. Act 1. Many years ago in a small German village there lived a young man named Engelhart. Engelhart was a lowly blacksmith's apprentice. He was fair-faced, but by nature gentle and shy. Being orphaned, and having lived with a blacksmith in virtual slavery since his parents died, Engelhart had nothing in the world to claim as his own. Nothing, that is, but an amazing talent. For 10 years, the beautiful and much-desired wares that had passed for the blacksmith's own had actually been produced by Engelhart. The blacksmith, a greedy and vain man, was determined to keep this a secret. He forbade Engelhart to ever work the metal in front of another soul, on pain of death. But the blacksmith's ingratitude went further still. He was so plagued with envy of Engelhart's talents that he treated Engelhart like a lazy and worthless dog.
Wow. This is some backstory, huh?
The other villagers, assuming that the blacksmith's behavior toward Engelhart must be deserved, followed suit. Now in the same town there lived a rich baron. The baron maintained a patronly and righteous face with the villagers, but it was rumored that he was actually unspeakably cruel and wicked. There was also a young maiden, Hildegunda, who was lovely and good-hearted. Hildegunda was the only one who took pity on Engelhart and was kind to him. Engelhart loved Hildegunda madly, but was too shy and too penniless to even speak of it. In the first act, we learn that Hildegunda's parents, blinded by the prospective fortune, have betrothed her to the Baron. When Hildegunda learns of this, she is terrified and protests that the Baron is reputed to be evil, but her parents brush this off as jealous rumors and demand her obedience. Poor Hildegunda is too good to defy her parents' wishes, and so she reluctantly agrees. The Baron, with great public ceremony, sends Hildegunda a betrothal gift of a silver jewelry box.
Poor Hildegunda. Oh wow, this is a lot of pages, huh?
Overcome by her fear and anger at the betrothal, casts the jewelry box into the fire. She is immediately remorseful and pulls it out, but it is too late. The delicate silver has been badly marred. Hildegunda fears for her life when she sees the damage. She is afraid the blacksmith would report the damage to the Baron, so she approaches Engelhart and begs him to help her. Engelhart thinks of his master's warning, but determines to disregard it for Hildegunda's sake. He melts down the silver and constructs another box even more beautiful than the first. When Hildegunda sees his great artistic skill, she falls in love with him. The two come together in an aria of love, but their bliss is momentary. What about the betrothal? The young couple, knowing the Baron will never relinquish his claim, decide to run away.
I ship Hildegunda and Engelhart, so this is going exactly the direction I hoped.
Act 2. The Baron learns of Hildegunda and Engelhart's disappearance. He is so furious that he hires hunters to track the pair down. Hildegunda and Engelhart are found and arrested. In a public trial, Hildegunda pleads their case in a stirring aria. She tells the townspeople of Engelhart's great skill and his mistreatment by the blacksmith. She tells them Engelhart is good and kind. The blacksmith should be turned out for his evils and Engelhart given the shop. Then she and Engelhart could marry and live in peace with their neighbors. Her parents chose a groom for her, but she begs to be allowed her own choice. It is then the Baron's turn to speak. He declares that he has been terribly injured, a victim of a wayward girl. His marriage claim was first. There can be no other. He implies that if the villagers do not help him make it right, he will remove his aid from the village coffers. Then the Baron turns to Engelhart.
This is a classic 3-act structure.
By the rights of the injured, the Baron announces he is empowered to set a curse. The Baron curses Engelhart with a terrible and ancient malady, that whenever the moon shines in the night, Engelhart will become a marauding wolf. The village is terrified of wolves and has been plagued for many years by a local renegade wolf which has taken the lives of many children. The Baron further declares that because he is merciful, he will still marry Hildegunda, but not until she renounces Engelhart with her own words. Until she does, he will keep her safe from further shame by locking her up in a small room at the top of his house. The villagers naturally side with the Baron. Hildegunda goes to her prison, and Engelhart does indeed become a wolf at night. At first, Engelhart is hated and feared by the villagers. They make a sign with the evil eye at him and will not tolerate his presence in town. But soon, rumors start to circulate about Engelhart the wolf. It seems he is always careful not to harm any human being nor any domestic stock.
Okay, this is good so far. And Paul, not Pat, you redeemed as this the best game ever. I'm going to say, no, this is not the best game ever, but as I'm nearing the end of my first ever playthrough of it, it has shot way up the rankings of my favorite Sierra games. Like, I'm really going to have to sit down and think this may be top 5 Sierra game for me. That list is always in flux, but I'm really having a lot of fun with it. This has been super good. So, maybe not best game ever, but definitely excellent game.
In fact, he even does some good for the villagers. He scares away bandits and he keeps the renegade wolf at bay. No more children are lost to the fangs of the night.
The fangs of the night.
Engelhart's kindness shines through even the dire nature of his curse. Hildegunda, meanwhile, still loves Engelhart as much as ever, whatever curse he might be under, and whatever acts that curse might force him to commit. When she hears of Engelhart's successful mastery of the curse, she dedicates herself to him forever. Hildegunda tells the Baron that she will never renounce Engelhart. The Baron's plan having collapsed before him, having given Engelhart dignity rather than removed it, he flies into a rage. He tells Hildegunda that he will marry her anyway, and on the morrow at that. She will become his wife or her parents' life will be forfeit.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Act 3. The final act begins with the wedding feast for Hildegunda and the Baron. Hildegunda has cooperated due to her fear for her parents' lives, but now that the service is over, she is horrified to find herself that Baron's wife, and is mourning her final separation from Engelhart. After her poignant opening aria, the Baron approaches her and tries to draw her back to the party. He calls for the entertainment, hoping to cheer her up. In strides a traveling show of minstrels. They wear comic costumes and full face paint and immediately proceed to play and juggle for the crowd. One of them, a mime with a tragic frown painted on his face,
we do have a mime.
Seems to want to hover near and amuse the bride.
Werewolf
She
mime?
keeps brushing him off, clearly depressed and tearful, and he does his best to make her laugh. After the amusing antics of the minstrel's first song, the tone changes, the minstrel's music grows dark and theatrical.
Ooh.
The Baron protests, preferring the comedy, but he's reassured by Hildegunda's father. The minstrels gather in a circle around the frowning minstrel. They whirl around him, and he slowly sinks from sight. The music grows more frantic. Suddenly, the minstrels burst apart like petals, and standing in the center of the room is a wolf. The villagers scream, but Hildegunda cries out that it is Engelhart. The wolf does not attack the crowd. It only lifts its head and begins to howl. The Baron screams at the wolf to stop, and he screams at the villagers to kill the wolf, but they only stare in horror. The Baron pulls his hair and gnashes his teeth. He rises and makes it to the center of the banquet hall, where he falls down in a heap of wedding silk. What emerges from the silk is another wolf.
Double wolf.
Engelhart has revealed the Baron's terrible secret for all to see.
Always two there
He
are.
was the renegade wolf that had terrorized the village. The Baron wolf escapes from the hall through the main archway. Engelhart leaps after him.
Looking over at chat, I agree, Paul. This game shouldn't be as good as it is. I think that, yeah, even the ways it fails, like Nathan said, it still manages to do so interestingly. And absolutely, I think the performances are maybe 90% of that. They're just so much fun.
The villagers rally in a cry of horror and fury. One of the men grabs an axe from the wall and entreats the others to follow. They will stalk and kill the murderous wolf. The villagers storm through the archway. Hildegunda follows. The final scene takes place in the woods outside the village. The villagers hunt the two wolves. They follow the wolf tracks, singing of the apparent ferocity of the battle between the two wolves. Hildegunda answers the men's excitement with her own fear for Engelhart's life. The crowd emerges into a clearing. There, the two wolves are engaged in a final deadly embrace. As they watch, Engelhart triumphs and the Baron wolf sinks to the ground and dies. Unfortunately, Engelhart is mortally wounded. His curse has been broken by the Baron's death, but it is too late. Hildegunda sings her love to him, while the villagers pronounce him a great hero. Engelhart dies, and all mourn in a sorrowful final aria.
Okay, so now we know what the play is going, or what the opera is going to be all about. If you're just joining us, this is OperaCast 2021. We're learning all about fictional operas written by Wagner. Welcome to Gabriel Night 2. We're having a good time playing through this very good adventure
I could
game.
use some fresh air, but I don't have time to go outside.
I'm so glad everyone could join us. As I said earlier, boy, I needed a distraction. I picked up my phone briefly at one point a few minutes ago and almost checked the news, and then thought better of it. Great stare acting.
The restrooms are back there. I don't need to go that way at the moment.
Wow, look at all this, huh?
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium.
A tiny little Grace up there. Guess these are just more boxes.
Grace Nakamura.
When you click on her, she just says her name.
Grace Nakamura. Grace Nakamura.
So great. Opera people.
We have 1 hour, people.
Places.
Herr Emmerding. Herr Emmerding.
Yes, Mr. Costello?
Herr Emmerding, I must again protest about my lack of vocalization in Act 3. I have not a single note until the transformation aria.
Now, how many times do we have to go over this? You are disguised as a silent minstrel.
I know that. But an aria, sung to the audience, off to one side, would be very effective. Hildegund has one.
Yes, but the audience is not supposed to know it's you until the transformation into a wolf. It's a surprise. You know, surprise.
I realize that's the way it's written. I simply disagree with its effectiveness.
Your opinion is noted.
Oh, the actor playing the actor is very good too.
It's time to get ready, Georg.
You go. I want to go over this one more time.
This is not a thing that would happen. Those last minute opera adjustments right before you go on stage. Time off, boy. It does look like a television news crew. Costume's great.
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium. There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium.
Okay. We're probably back down this way.
This is a nice box.
Nice box.
Grace Nakamura. These seats look comfortable. These seats look comfortable.
All part of the plan. Comfortable seats. I know Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote the part this way. I think it'd be better if I had more lines. The closet is just a big box. I'm glad that you pointed that out. You could not be more correct. And whoever it was that said a soda machine is just a specific kind of closet, way back like an hour ago, you're speaking my language. Thank you.
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium.
Nice box.
Looks like I found a spotlight, and one that's not often used by the look of it.
A seldom used spotlight. Perfect. All part of my plan.
I should try to aim the spotlight, but I haven't decided where to seat Von Glauer yet.
Oh man, they really are doing a little too much show, not enough tell here, huh?
That's a nice box over there. That's a nice box over there. That's a nice box over there.
A nice box over there.
I could shine the spotlight just about anywhere if I wanted to.
That's every theater kid who didn't make it onto the cast in history, right?
I could shine the spotlight just about anywhere if I wanted to.
Sorry, I didn't pass the audition for Guys and Dolls. Thank you, Tom, for slapping Nice Closet.
I could shine the spotlight just about anywhere if I wanted to.
Nobody could stop me. I didn't want to play the lead. I wanted to be on the tech crew. Just shine the spotlight anywhere. Okay, let's see. Basically, you need to get your room, find a map that will point you to the big box, and then turn the spotlight on the box. I think my room is downstairs somewhere. Find a place to lock up Gabe. I can't wait to see how his part of this plan plays out.
Lots of drains around here. At least they don't have to worry about flooding.
I love that that's the hot spot. In the entire room, is that the only hot spot? Okay. Oh no, is this a basement maze? Do I want to do this basement maze yet, or should I save it for later mazing? A base, that's correct. Suspicious maze-like thing here.
How you holding up, Georg?
Oh, man. I'm going crazy. I wish I had never blackmailed Klaus into letting me conduct.
Don't be ridiculous. The opera was your discovery, Georg, remember? You'll be famous after tonight.
Assuming I don't make a complete ass of myself.
Off to chandelier, guys, after. All right. That lingered for a moment, huh? Ah. Are those the magic crystals that will de-werewolfify Gabriel?
How's the installation going?
All right.
Will the last one be up soon?
Yeah, soon.
Man, Grayson, now I want to play that adventure game set between that 2-month gap where, like, Grace is having to secure funding for this opera. Guessing nothing to do there. Oh. Go drop a sandbag on somebody?
That rope might come in handy.
I've looked at a lot of ropes in this scene. Not impressive. All those back there, whatever. But this rope.
Oops.
Are we going to tie Gabriel up with that? She should have just turned the lights out so nobody could hear her stealing that rope. Ah, nice basement. I'm not willing to commit to this basement.
The dressing rooms are back there.
Quite yet.
They're probably a madhouse right now.
Okay. Have I explored it? Ah, here's new areas. Go back out and make sure none of those other rooms are important. Okay, that's just back in here. I'm guessing no. But this dressing room...
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
Hey, it's Gabriel. He's been resting on this couch for 2 months during rehearsals.
How do you feel?
Like someone's put broken glass in my brain.
I thought we'd have you back in Rittersburg by now. The Smiths are waiting for you there.
It's okay. Just stick me in a room somewhere. Are we ready for the test?
I'll check.
Could you see about some heat, Gracie? I'm really freezing in here.
Rip Van Werewolf.
Cold?
Sure. It's cold.
Nailed
I'll
it.
see what I can do.
Good. You do that.
He's just doggone tired. No bones about it. Ben, as someone who has trod the boards, could you possibly mount an opera in 2 months' time?
Here's that list I made.
Oh, that's really good. I want to see the list. Test chandeliers. Gabriel to be safe in Rittenberg Nav Opera, or an HI about possible distraction. Wait until the last minute. Figure out where to seat Von Glauer. Inform Usher of seating plans. Set up secondary spotlight on Von Glauer. Run it myself. Find a way to trap Von Glauer in seat. Set up MGT theater. Make sure he's armed. Okay, this is perfect. Yeah, I don't have much experience in opera, but I did meet my wife during rehearsals for a play that we were both in. So that's as close as I ever came to the world of opera. It was performing in an Oscar Wilde play. What did I just pick up? Oh, opera glasses. Very classy.
I picked these up so I could see everything tonight.
Oh, no.
And I don't mean on stage.
All right, Cerebral Arcade just redeemed story time with Jess. So I will talk about how I met my wife, Courtney. She and I were both in college together, and a friend of ours, a mutual friend, was directing a performance of Oscar Wilde's Salome, which is a very strange story based on the biblical story of Salome, one that doesn't adapt to the stage terribly well. And I was cast as a Roman guard, and she was cast as a servant who was in the court of King Herod. And there was a scene where a Cappadocian who she was in love with had been killed during a violent struggle, and she was weeping over his body. We were both like very minor characters in the whole proceedings. And part of my role was to basically tell her to clear out away from the body, to get out of there, to leave him alone. And I improvised during rehearsals the idea that maybe I would try to drag her away from the body simply as a pretense to have an excuse to talk to her, because we'd never met. It was a small college. Somehow we just hadn't really had a chance to speak. So I was like, maybe if I come up with this idea of a little bit of stage direction, pitch it to the director, it'll give me an excuse to be able to talk to this person who I wanted to get to know better. And from there, I asked her out. She said no. I asked her out again a few weeks later, and she said yes. And then everything took off from there. So that's the story of how I set my own trap during a play in order to have an excuse to speak to a woman that I wanted to get to know better.
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
All right, there's a map in here, supposedly. Is that what I'm hearing? Thank you, guys. I'm glad that story was well received. It's a great memory. I had so much fun doing the play. Smooth moves. No, anything but. If I had smooth moves, she wouldn't have said no the first time.
A seating chart. This might be useful.
I made the classic guy mistake of like asking her out on a semi-date because I was afraid of getting turned down. So I was like, hey, me and my friends are all going to a movie. Would you like to come with us? Which didn't exactly sound like a date. And she turned me down on that, not knowing if it was just like, hey, we're all going to a movie, or hey, I'd like to go to a movie with you and I'm too desperately afraid to.
The Mythologe. That looks like the best box in the house.
And for additional context, I mean, this is the part that almost deserves its own story time with Jess. Ask her to go see Spice World, the Spice Girls movie, which was in theaters at the time. So maybe another reason to turn it down.
It's a seating chart for the theater. It's a seat.
The Mythologe. That looks like the best box in the house.
Okay, so I bet that's what we need to know. Yeah, so I bungled the first attempt at a date. Now you know far more than you ever wanted to know about me. Okay. Well, Spice World. I kind of wanted to see Spice World. It looked pretty good. Uh-oh. Okay. That would have been an amazing first date. I went with me and a bunch of my friends all went to go see Spice World instead together. It's true. That was college. Everybody loved the Spice Girls at the time. Okay, oh my god, I've lost complete track of anything I was doing or saying. Please, Fluffy Kitten, Paul, someone, tell me what I'm doing now. just direct me anywhere. Oh my gosh. Go back to the box. Okay, got it. Take 2. Let's see Britney Spears' Crossroads. First of all, Spice World is a great movie. I stand by it. And the movie we eventually went to as a real date was City of Angels, starring Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan. Does that sound right? So that's not a lot better. Okay. Am I in the middle box? No. This is the door to the middle box. Oh, it was so awful. Such a bad movie. Spice World was much, much better.
This box is called the Mythologie.
Okay.
These seats look comfortable.
Maybe if I put some rope in the chair, he'll just tie himself in, thinking that's standard opera procedure. First, Eric, I appreciate that you use the respect to call him Mr. Cage. It's a good point. Now go back to the spotlight and move it to the box. That makes sense. Yeah, didn't the soundtrack have some big hit on it for City of Angels? Medallia, I like standard operating procedure. That's very good. Point this light wherever I want.
I believe that's the Mythologie box over there. I believe that's the Mythologie box over there. I should try to aim the spotlight, but I haven't decided where to seat Von Glauer yet.
This is an elaborate prank to pour holy water on Von Glauer's seat. Now, I think we burned through all of our holy water on that child pee joke.
I believe that's the Mythologie box over there.
Maybe I need to go to the basement first, we think. Let's try that. Skip over some animations. Okay, basement maze. The basement. Oh,
Cool air's coming in through that vent. It must lead outside. Cool air's coming.
Now click on that box in the diagram. I believe I did. I will double check that.
If I can't get Gabriel back to Rittersburg before tonight, this room might do the trick. But I need to be able to lock it. A lot of theater junk.
Theater junk?
Looks like an old set piece.
That's a halberd.
Looks like an old set piece.
I think he'll do 1d12 minimum.
Looks like an old set piece. Looks like an old set piece. Looks like an old set piece.
Oh, what do we have here?
A lot of theater junk.
The nice closet. Come on, Grace.
Looks like an old set piece.
Perfect. We'll put the werewolf in here and hang a private sign. Oh no, Albert's 2 1d10. I'm sorry, my pole arms are way out of date. I never really had the strength to wield a polearm. Thank you, Grayson, for keeping me honest, though. I didn't want to get canceled by the D&D crowd for that, so...
A lot of theater. It says private.
That, eh? 9,000 notifications, but I'm not going to look. It's just political science friends telling me bad news.
Not much in here.
I'm guessing that's the key. Yeah, thank you, Natalie. You doom scroll so I don't have to. And then be sure not to tell me anything you learn. Uh-oh. I need to test and see if the key works there. Focus on your lycanthropra, not the news. That's the whole point of this, right? Wow, look at her stride away confidently. So I guess it worked? Okay, do we think that's all we need to do down here? Do we feel pretty good about this? Oop, don't want to go there. A bucket, you say?
Grace Nakamura.
Okay. No, wait. What we got, Paul? So we found the Gabriel lock-em-up room. Oh, the boiler room. Oop, that's not the way. Back to the basement. For a boiler room brawl. Grace's specialty. Never been defeated in one. Don't want to burn Von Handsome. I want to work things out. There's another door down here somewhere, wasn't there? Or am I imagining that? Grace is going to choke slam Von Glauer straight into a furnace. Bottom right. Okay, perfect. Ah! That is a boiler. Furnace, you say? A furnace is basically just a fire closet. Nice fire closet. Okay, do I need to... Ah.
I don't think this is working for some reason. I'm not sure it's a great idea to light the pilot without any fuel in the furnace. I don't think this is working for some reason. I'm not sure it's a great idea to light the pilot without any fuel in the furnace.
Ah. Fuel. Coal, eh? My father was a coal miner. I should have solved this puzzle quicker. More quickly. We actually had a coal-burning furnace in my house growing up. I need to open it first. Oh, that's really good. That look at Grace, it's just like, come on, player. Surely, you have to open it before I can shovel coal into it. This is how you make biscuits. This is step one toward biscuit making. Someone please slap some biscuits on screen. That was really great. It's like, come on. Oh, it's so good that they bothered to film that. Perfect. Intense puzzle solving. That's true. That probably took like 4 days of filming to get. And all for that one fail state. Journey of Biscuits starts from a basic step of opening the door.
The furnace does.
Okay.
I don't think this is working for some reason. The pilot is already lit. There we go.
Look at that very real fire. All right. We've done it. Score 596 out of 679. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. It's getting a little late, but I'm going to play this one out. We need to see this through. Okay, so now maybe back to play around with the lights some more. Or maybe it's time to go get dressed in our fancy theater costume.
I should try to aim the spotlight, but I haven't decided where.
Yeah, good puzzle solved, which leads to...
I believe that's the Mittelloge box.
Yeah, maybe back to Gabe and back to our dressing room makes sense. And I remember where Gabriel is at.
I should let him rest.
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
Oh yeah, we were going to try showing him the Von Glauer letter, weren't we? Is this it? Oh, that's my handy things to do list.
I'll show him Von Glauer's letter, eventually.
After I kill Von Glauer, I'll show him Von Glauer's letter. It does have a very Hitman level vibe. I feel like I've played at least one Opera House.
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
If not more in the Hitman series. Okay, where to now? I don't need to just read my to-do list, do I? Is that what's going on?
I made this list of things to do. I made this list.
This is where the walkthrough goes. Get to-do list, opera glasses, and theater scene chart. Talk to Gabriel. Load the seating chart. Click on middle loge. Return to the foyer and enter the double doors. Talk to Georg and the chandelier man. Exit. Go through the middle door with stairs going up back door. Get the rope on the pulley. Go downstairs. Find the wall panel. Get the keys. Walk right. Go to the furnace room. Double coal. Press automat button. Move it to the middle. Walk left, left, north to the prop room. Enter and go left. Take the private sign. Test keys on door. Walk north, north, north. Go. Creation. Mark the scene chart with seat assignments. Oh, enter the double doors again, maybe? Huh, one exit at the moment. There we go. Okay, maybe look at the seating chart again. Only I could remember how to look at things.
The Mythologe. That looks like the best box in the house. The Mythologe.
The other seating chart.
Georg, I need you to promise me something.
What?
You'll have a great
There may
show.
be some distractions tonight in the audience in Act 3.
Werewolves.
I need you to keep playing no matter what.
What distractions? What are you saying?
Don't get upset. It's just, well, it is opening night. The audience might be a bit rowdy, you know?
Are you serious?
But we have extra security lined up, so if anything were to happen, it would be taken care of. So just, you know, keep playing.
Grace, I do not even want to know what you are talking
Show
about.
must go on.
This is a brand new Wagner opera. I am not going to stop the performance, even if Wagner himself comes floating out on stage.
Great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
This is so good. Let's check the chandelier, guys, one more time.
Herr Silbermeyer, I know you're working as fast as you can, but we're opening in less than an hour. I really need to run through some music once you're done.
Why music? They will not fall down.
I'm sure they won't, but look, you told me they'd be done by noon.
You are lucky that we could even make them in so little time. And then we drive them here special this morning.
I know that. I know. You've been great. It's just... Is everything at least going according to the diagram?
Yeah, we make it work.
What do you mean we make it work?
This diagram is not so good. We make changes, yeah?
Oh my God. Look, there weren't supposed to be changes. I told you to follow the diagram exactly.
Maybe in 1945 we followed diagram exactly. But today, we make changes.
What are you saying?
These measurements are not the same as today. Now, if we make the chandeliers the same distance from each other, just as marked, but the distance from chandeliers to the walls, no, not the same.
Why aren't the measurements the same? This is the Wittelsbacher Theater, isn't it?
Yeah, but not the same Wittelsbacher Theater. The bombs hit the first one. This one is very close, but smaller.
But everything looks so old.
Oh, they take the art and the wood and save it. Remake theater later, after the war.
Of course. Of course. How could I be so stupid? I'm a history major.
It's okay. Chandeliers work good. Same distance from each other, but just not two walls.
Yes. I'm sure you've done your best. Thank you.
Grace's panic attack here is pretty fun. All right, so we're going to have to recalculate all of our werewolf math to figure out how we're going to make this all work. So we think we maybe need to look at the other...
I suppose that large X had something to do with the seating arrangements. It's in a nice line from the chandeliers. Wagner's layout of the theater. The old Wittelsbacher Theater. Wagner's layout. I suppose that...
Now let's look at ours again.
The large X on Wagner's diagram is in an area called the Mythologe on the seating chart. I'd better check it out.
Okay, so now I need to look at the middle loge again, maybe? Okay, now it's maybe coming together. Perfect. Thank you for helping me get back on track, everyone.
This is definitely the Mythologe. A According to Wagner, von Glauer gets seated here. Lieber too. Now I just need to find a way to block the doors.
The big red marker's great. Rope. Okay, so more backtracking than Metroidvania.
He's Paul, the head usher.
Oh, hey Paul.
He's Paul, the head usher.
He's a fun new character.
I'm not ready to get dressed.
Oh, now I bet we need to go do the lighting deal, right? That's Pat, the head usher. It's Phil. What's the career path to head usher? I feel like that's something in The Sims that you could answer. Oh, show Paul the scene arrangement. That's not a bad idea. I do need to do that. Tell him where to put our man von Glauer, right?
There's the hot seat.
The proverbial hot seat. Yes. This revenge opera is going great.
I shouldn't leave the light on. I shouldn't leave the light on.
Because that was just a trial run. Made so many revenge operas.
No point in aiming it until it's on.
Ben, what are the titles of some of your revenge operas? Not to put you on the spot, but I'd love to hear more about them. Here you go, Paul.
Yeah. You're going to see 2 special invitations tonight. One is addressed to a man named Baron von Glauer, the other is Kommissar Lieber. Both will be seated in the Mittelloge. I have it marked here.
So you do.
Oh, and when Kommissar Lieber arrives, please find me. I need to speak with him before he's seated.
Yes, Frau Nakamura.
How dare you? How dare you on Eyes of the Mikado? How very dare you? Turn on, then aim. Okay. We'll get this. We're so close. I feel it. Feel it in my bones. Feel it in my werewolf bones. That's right. Everyone has to pay their dues. You start as a janitor, concession stand, head usher, stagehand, actor, director, and then weirdly Secretary of Labor. You don't see that one coming, but that's the order of succession. Stagehand, full motion video actor, and then actor. Okay. Boy, I haven't aimed a spotlight in an adventure game since Curse of Monkey Island.
I could shine the... There's the hot seat.
There's a lever somewhere? Am I missing that? How do I actually move this around? Ah.
Perfect.
Got him. This is like adjusting your sights in Police Quest 2. Oh, wish. Okay, now am I ready to go put on my opera gown? I feel like I've made a lot of arrangements.
Excuse me, Frau Nakamura.
Ah.
It's time to open the doors.
So soon? We're not ready.
The performance starts in 15 minutes. The people have been waiting outside for over an hour.
All right, just give me 5 minutes, okay?
Okay. The doors will open in 5 minutes.
I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
Ah, what's it going to take? Okay. I need to talk to Gabriel, maybe? Gabriel, the show's about to start. Wake up. You love opera. This is a trap opera. Lycanthropera.
Gabriel, we have to move you now.
Sorry. Is it time for the test?
No, we don't have time. I found a safe place for you downstairs. You'll be all right there.
But the test?
It's too late to change anything now, even if we could test it. Come on.
I have a blanket just like that. Should use it to cosplay as Gabriel. Oh, he's getting around fine. He's being a baby.
Does it lock?
Plug your ears and you probably won't feel a thing.
Yeah, I still wish we tested it. We're not going to get another shot, Gracie.
Just rest. I'll see you later.
Really want to hang the private sign on that door. Roasted pepperonis.
Gabriel?
What?
I have to tell you something. I screwed up.
What are you talking about, Gracie?
The chandelier foreman had to change the measurements. It's the theater. It's not the same Whittlebauer theater. It's been rebuilt, and this one is smaller. I'm not sure the crystals will work.
I can't believe you did this. God damn you, Gracie! You did it on purpose, didn't you?
Gabriel!
Open the door! Open the goddamn door!
No.
You open the door this minute. If you can't manage a simple goddamn fucking diagram, I'll take care of things myself! Myself, do you hear me? Open it!
I'm sorry. I'll do the best I can.
Wow.
Gracie! Gracie!
Wasn't expecting that. Classic opening night freak out. I shouldn't laugh. Now can I finally put on my opera gown? It's overture. Okay. We're gonna sort this out before intermission. Hope the ghost of Ludwig shows up to help.
Come in.
Kommissar Lieber at your service.
I'm one of the show's producers, Herr Lieber. Thank you so much for helping us out this evening.
She took a producer credit,
you came
huh?
with another officer, and you came armed. Is that correct?
Just as the invitation specified. But why did you ask me? The Ordnungspolizei usually supply extra security.
One of our producers is a fan of yours. We needed the extra security, and he wanted to make sure you got good seats for tonight's performance.
Oh, they are very good seats, very generous. But is there some specific trouble you're expecting this evening?
Believe me when I say that nothing at all will probably happen.
I hope you're all right. I would like to meet this van after the performance.
I hope that will be possible, Kommissar. Thank you again.
My pleasure.
All right, the Commissar is in town.
Old playbills and schedules.
Okay, am I good to go?
Grace Nakamura. I don't need to go through the auditorium. I disrupted performance.
True. Ooh, time to get private? I like this look because it vaguely reminds me of like a palette-swapped version of Miss Scarlet from the movie Clue, which gives us that Tim Curry tie-in that we need back to the original Gabriel Knight.
I'm not even sure Von Glauer's in there. That's an idea. But the banner alone won't block the doors. It's not strong enough.
Oh, use the glasses to see Von Glauer. Would that be back in the lights room? Oh, there's our man. Boy, he's handsome. He really wears a tuxedo, right?
So that's Von Glauer. It looks like he's clueless about the trap. Now I just need to make sure he doesn't get out.
Looks like he's clueless about the trap. Perfect. Now to make sure he doesn't get out. Act 1. Now it will work. Now I'm definitely getting Clue vibes. Time to trap people with the werewolf.
That's hardly subtle.
There, this will clear everything up. Just tuck some loose ends there. Like they said they wrote the complete opera, but I'll include the same 32 bars.
It's up to Wagner.
It's up to Wagner. Thank you for the kaboom, Shy Moth Boy. Like the kaboom sticker always gets a lot of good use. If anyone else wants to slap a Kaboom sticker, just hover over the window. For a few bits, you can have biscuits in your pockets. Hey, can I just transform into a werewolf and tear out of here? Is that a new ability?
There's nothing but a lot of useless junk in here. There's nothing but a lot of useless junk in here.
A steamer trunk.
Werewolf?
Thank you, Tom. That's still probably the best sticker ever.
There's nothing but a lot of useless junk.
Alright, let's use that werewolf strength. Ooh, I didn't realize I had a knife. Ah, my Schottenjäger. Dagger A. Air vent maze from Space Quest 5. Who doesn't love an air vent maze? Alright, thanks for sticking around tonight, everyone. Why would we leave the werewolf with a knife? Excellent question, Chrysalashe. Yeah, but thanks for sticking around. I'm thinking we're close to the end here, right? Get upstairs, get the duct tape before the dressing room, or is it dead end? Thank you.
Can't do a damn thing out here.
Oh, we're kidnapping the singer. I like this. Look at his lupine body movements. Okay. Is there anything down here I need? Guessing the duct tape is not down here since it wasn't earlier, or has it magically appeared?
I can't go up there. If the ushers see...
That's where the rope was. Perfect.
I don't need anything. That's me. Wonder if this pulley is being used for anything. There.
Ah. Accidentally found some duct tape.
Oops.
Shouldn't there be actors backstage right now? Maybe it's one of those rare operas where everyone is on stage the entire time. Just like it starts, they're out there, they're there until the curtain call. Okay, so...
I can't go out into the main hall.
Stage makeup, you say? Ah, yes, there's the link to the merch store.
No point in putting on makeup with these jeans.
Yeah, makeup would not go with those jeans. You can get your own Biscuits in Me Pockets merch. stickers, magnets, all that sort of stuff. If you weren't here last week, it probably sounds like pure nonsense, and it should stay that way.
Englehart's minstrel costume.
Oh my gosh, it's really good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good, y'all. Oh, this is the climax of this very serious game. Mattel, you scared me to death. I didn't know there was a YOLO sticker. You do only live once. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I don't even know what the YOLO sticker looks like. It's one of the default ones that comes with the extension. Okay, so hide then duct tape the actor. We're gonna hide in this nice oh no, it's a changing screen. I thought I was getting ready to hide a nice closet. This would be a fabulous cosplay, wouldn't it? Like the background chatter loop. He's just getting into makeup as the play is underway. I guess he's switching costumes, so this is just like a refresh of the makeup. Get duct tape. This really feels like a Hitman level now. Oh my goodness. This is so good.
Sorry, bud. You're just one Englehart too many.
Now dump his body in the coal furnace. Oh, this game is delivering. The Baron's hat is amazing. kind of has Carol Baskin vibes going on.
Mut kann euch nicht hören, nur eure Gatte kann euch alles geben, was ihr braucht. Und eure Gäste brauchen das Strahlen eures Lächelns mehr als ihr den Mond. Kommt!
Wo ist die Musik? Wo ist die Unterhaltung?
Bringt die
I wonder what the budget was like for this. It can't have been cheap. I mean, by adventure game budget standards. This is actually a recurring anxiety dream I have of showing up to a stage performance where I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Es ist eine Freude.
Schaut, wie sie spielen, nur für euch und immerfort. Seht nur den Dicken.
You have to assassinate a werewolf, exactly.
Den dummen dort.
Es ist eine Freude.
Der Dumme, ich habe ihn nie zuvor gesehen.
Ihr zu ihrem Vorteil.
I haven't even spent that much time on stage and I still have that dream.
So schaut bekannt aus, aber nicht so fröhlich.
Ihr habt keinen Sinn für Humor, wenn ihr so denkt.
This is completely bananas, right, Ben?
Hört auf eure Mutter, ihr seid doch kein Mastkalb, spielt nicht den Märtyrer. Laut, laut.
Oh, this is so great.
Es ist eine Freude.
Is he going wolf out for real?
Nicht zu verstehen, ich vermag. Es ist doch mein Hochzeitstag.
Der Jäger beschleicht sein Opfer. Es ist nur ein Scherz, Baron.
Ich hoffe, Sie fangen den Dummen.
Euer Witz ist so
They really went all in, and I love them for it.
Der Jäger, der beschleicht sein Opfer.
Rouge, I like your tentacle Gabe. Yeah, Matali, I agree. They had to spend a ton of time and money on this.
Das ist nicht komisch, haltet sofort ein.
Uh-oh. Getting ready to wolf out. We'll pull a teen wolf, an adult teen wolf. We're staging an opera to catch a werewolf, and it's glorious. Yeah, Valenice, I agree. I kind of wish we had some translated lyrics here. Von Lauer probably didn't read the playbill. It'd be great if there were several more werewolves here that they didn't mean to catch. Whoa! John Wilkes Booth bit. She's still singing. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is delivering. Oh wow, I'm Wolf Gabriel with Predator Vision. Goodness gracious, this is wonderful. I can't believe that opera scene. Okay. Look at this, huh? Maybe I'll try to figure it out once. I'm guessing I'm going toward the furnace. This is so good. Ugh. What did I just see? Wolf mode. Ooh. I feel like suboptimal. Need to lock the doors and lead him to the furnace. Smell. Ooh, there's a smell button. What does it mean, though? The wolf hates doors. Is this me? Okay, it must be. So, did he just escape? That was Von Glauer that just died, right? Yeah? Okay. Smell where Von Glauer is and then keep him away from the exit. Okay. How do I close the doors? This is weird. Start by closing the lower left. Okay. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I agree. Let's see here. Wolf Gabe 2. The sequel to Wolf Gabe. Uh-oh, too late. Oh no, I did it wrong. I did. Not great. Okay. Try again. Let's see. Oh, I've probably blown this already. Let's see. Alright. I'm impatient too, if it makes you feel any better. Okay. If anyone wants to walk me through, I'll take the help. Clearly, I am not going to get this on my own anytime soon. I will eventually, but it feels like it's going to be a little while. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing okay here now. Maybe? Is this a place to save? Okay, you should be blocked off from that one now, right? So... is that an exit that he would try to go to? Or no? Won't let me go there. Is that into the furnace room? Oh, I didn't realize there was a top left one. Make sure you can't get to the top left or the bottom left. How do I get him in here? Go chase him, eh? Ah, he's in the furnace. Wolf Gabe 4. Oh, it's the big confrontation. Thanks for the help, everyone. Which wolf do we shoot? We'll fight. Oh no. Yeah, I feel like I beefed it. All right. So we didn't quite nail that. All right, the commissar is staring us down.
The black one! Shoot the black one! Stand back!
Oh, it not let me save here? Maybe not. You'll start jumping, then you click on him. Signal to Grace, open the fire pit. Signal to Gabe, wait for the jump. Then jump at Von Glauer. Okay. Grace, open up the furnace. It's me, your friend Gabriel. This is how wolves sound. This is my wolfy plan. Oh, wow. I swear for a minute, I thought that voice was a game. It's just that good. Okay, Dad, beef it again. Yes. Okay, let's signal to Gracie. Grace, you know what I need you to do. Grace, I'm a dog now. Very good, Grace. The trap is set.
I can't attack him by myself.
Oh. So I switched over to Grace for a moment there. She's giving him the signal. I'm going to knock him into the furnace, Grace. Yes, I understand. So do I, like, hover here? Okay, so now we know what we're going for. We're so close to cracking this nut, gang. Here in the wee hours of the morn. I think we can skip some of these transitions this time. Okay, Grace, you know what to do. Yes, there. Oh, back to here. Okay, now we got it. Ooh, too late. Okay, earlier than that, huh? Before he hits the middle. Got it. Grace, open it up. Done. Okay. This could be the one. Just shoot somebody. It doesn't matter who. Too early, I take it. Oh, it is some Dragon's Lair timing. So I think I was too early that time, maybe, or too late. I don't know. It's not giving me the feedback I need. I didn't open it. Great.
It's already open.
Okay. Could this be the one? Yeah, I think that was too early. The bonk is... Oh, that shouldn't be funny, but... Okay. Grace, do your thing. Look him right before he reaches the furnace, maybe. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to be in the middle. Okay. We've got this, gang. Thanks for sticking with me. You're the real adventure heroes. Oh, I'm glad Cerebral Arcade. I'm having fun with this as... Oh no, Jim Walls is here. Probably for animal cruelty charges. Thank you for the sticker, Tom. Okay. Let's try it as he's right in the middle. Bonk. Okay, Von Glauer. I've got you this time. Oh my god! The bonk! Oh, I've lost 2 viewers as I struggled through this. Should have gone to the sheen range and adjusted my wolf sights. Oh, I forgot to open it, didn't I? Oh, I get another chance. Or maybe I don't. Okay. Can I really not save here? No, I can't. Right at the pallet coal to... Before he hits the middle. Okay, so Paul has the strat here, the pro strat. Right at the pallet coal 2 seconds after he jumps. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Aim your cursor at the lower right corner of the coal. Of the coal bin, or the coal itself? Paul, you saved the day, I think. Did we do it?
No! Don't shoot! Let him go!
Go, Gracie.
Let him go.
Thank you for the air horn. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, pay your respects over in the chat for Von Glauer. Sexiest werewolf of all. Oh, no one deserves that. Yeah, F's in the chat. They'll live on in all of our own fan fictions. Oh, such a waste. Such a beautiful man.
I'm going back to school soon. It's all arranged.
Don't do that.
You didn't even want me on this case.
Came up so quickly.
Give me a break.
Fine, I wanted you safe in America, so sue me. It won't happen again. It won't.
Goat Brush Street Goat, that's amazing. To
What's
hair.
Von Glauer really like?
I liked him. Haven't you ever wished you could just follow your instincts?
Like a big old wolf.
Live for the moment?
Yes.
That was Von Glauer.
Von Glauer? Was that pit of bodies? Ludwig's suicide. There's always a price, Gabriel. Don't you know that by now?
I made my choice, Gracie.
So you did. Do you know why?
I guess when it comes right down to where the buck stops, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that, Gracie.
They won't stop testing you, you know.
It'll get easier, though. Don't you think, Gracie? Don't you think?
Wow, it's the end. We did it. We made it to the end of Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within. And I absolutely couldn't have done it without all of y'all, because it turns out I was pretty bad at this game. But thank you to everyone who helped out along the way. Fluffy Kitten and Paul in particular were lifesavers, but everyone who helped out as we worked our way through it. This was a real blast. I think we were 1 point short of a perfect score. So that's a shame. But mainly, oh wow, let's bean cam it, y'all. Mainly, I just want to thank everybody for sharing this game with me. This is hands down the most fun that I've had streaming any game so far. And it's been a real pleasure getting to share it with so many of you, seeing so many of you come back for the various episodes and laugh along with this wonderful, ridiculous, wonderful game with me, because it has been a real joy. Thank you for watching along. Thank you for chatting, the follows, the cheers, the subs, everything. Y'all are way too kind. This has been a real joy. What did we miss? There's a lot to sum up here. What I'm excited to say is that next week I am going to be playing Quest for Glory 1 VGA, and I'm going to be starting a playthrough as a wizard. And even better, my good friends over at Adventure Tuesday, follow PS_Garrick, they're also going to be playing Quest for Glory 1 VGA. We are going to have dueling Quest for Glory 1 VGA streams starting Tuesday at PS Garrick, and then moving over here on Wednesday. They will be playing as a thief over at Adventure Tuesday. I will be playing as a mage over here at Retro Adventure Wednesday. So it's going to be super fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what each stream gets out of this, and eventually the long-term goal is maybe we'll carry these characters through to the rest of the Quest for Glory series. So if you haven't followed PS_Garrick yet, please be sure to do so. But for now, yeah, am I going to play Gabriel Knight 3 at some point? Great question, Fluffy Kitten. I should. I have never played it before. I've tinkered around a little bit with it, and I think I can get it running well enough maybe to stream. It probably won't be right away, but I've had so much fun with Gabriel Knight 1 and 2. I don't think I can resist dipping my toes into Gabriel Knight 3. Thank you for slapping that one, Tom. Perfect timing, as always. And there's the link again to our Discord. I share it with PS Garrick and the Adventure Tuesday crew. So please feel free to pop in over there and join us as we chat about all of these games that we all love dearly in between our streams. But for now, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all so much for joining me in that. Like I said, it was a beast of a day. And I needed a distraction, and getting to share this distraction with all y'all was a real pleasure. So I'm going to play the outro, and I hope to see you again next week. Take care and have a great night.